I just bought this 40-year-old Toyota pickup truck for $5,000 here in Washington State, and now I'm road tripping it all the way back to Georgia, over 3,000 miles from coast to coast. So what could possibly go wrong? Let's go. We're not passing 45 miles an hour. Today is the day. My 3,000-mile road trip from Washington State back to Atlanta, Georgia is starting now. I am somewhere in the middle of Washington on the Snoqualmie Pass. Here's the old Toyota, 40 years old. I bought it sight unseen. This is gonna be a trip of a lifetime. I'm extremely excited about this. It is freezing cold. Snow is sky high. I mean, check this out. Just behind me, the hotel, the snow like piles up over a story tall. All right, now a little bit about this truck. So what we got here is a 1981 Toyota pickup truck. First though, the very first model of Toyota pickups. These things are really hard to get on the East Coast. That's why I came all the way up here to get one. And this thing is in okay condition. We call it a solid 5-footer. From about 5 feet away, it looks great. You get closer, you find a whole lot of stuff wrong with it, but that's okay. That's exactly what it needs to be. So, a little bit about the truck. It is on leaf springs front and rear. It's got a solid front axle that we've upgraded. The front axle now is completely built, has lockers front and rear, high steer knuckles, 6-shooter knuckles as they call them, crossover high steering. The rear axle is out of an independent suspension Toyota. The rear axle is a little bit wider and also fully built. We got some RCV performance axle shafts in it. In the front, the rear shafts are stock. It has about a 4-inch lift. We added power steering from an IFS Toyota on this thing, about a 90s Toyota model. And we are sitting on 34-inch BF Goodrich KM3s wrapped in some 17-inch KMC bead locks. That is pretty much it. That's the whole truck in itself. The rest is what it is. It's a long bed. It is about 112-inch wheelbase. It's got rust pretty much everywhere, but it's good enough. And she's gonna live, and she's gonna live on for a long time. Let's go! Woo! Every window seal in this thing is shot, and it's like wind is blowing out of every freaking crevice of this truck. Oh man, it's a 4-speed by the way, so I'm kind of missing a gear on the highway, but that's okay. It is so freezing cold outside. It's about 8 or 9 degrees Fahrenheit, completely crazy. It is so cold. The time has come for our first little issue here. I'm in the middle of some mountain pass. I mean, we are on an incline, but we're not passing 45 miles an hour. And when I try to floor it, it's just stuttering and choking. I really don't want to get out right now because of this mess right now. It's snowing and I'm in the middle of nowhere, so I'm going to try to push it at least until I can find a gas station or so. I'm floored right now. Can you guys feel that? It's like, I don't know if you can feel it, but as soon as I floor it more, it's like that, it doesn't want to go. So, and we're doing 45 on the dot right now. It's snowy and you can't even see ahead of you. Oh yeah, and my windshield wipers gave up again, so they're stuck right here. No matter what I do, nothing's moving. We are going downhill and all she's got is this. I'm flooring it downhill, and then like when I go too much on the pedal, it starts to choke. I don't know if you can see. That's what happens if I floor it. It just shakes. That is crazy. The roads are completely iced out. The truck got sideways a few times in the middle of the highway. Luckily, it's very empty and everybody's going like 40. The roads are completely iced over and then snow on top of it. Whew. I just don't know what to do. It doesn't look like it's getting better anytime soon, and you can't see anything. Everything is covered in snow. It's wild. So I'm gonna clean off my windshield, throw some Rain-X on it because this is the current situation. we're moving again. I'm not gonna film a whole lot more because I need to focus. So the rain neck seems to work so far. We'll see how long. This is my last drive. This is getting too sketchy. I'm gonna pull over and, I don't know, find a restaurant or a hotel or something. I just took an exit just a few minutes after the rest stop, and I'm gonna pop the hood, see what's up with the carburetor, see what's up with the fuel filter. Something along those lines I feel like is what the issue is going to be. So we're gonna go and check this out now. All right, let's see what this guy says. Huh. I think we got lucky, guys. Now the roads seem to clear up and I see sunshine. So good. This is great news. Check this out, beautiful. It's one last check-in before Boise, Idaho. We have about an hour drive left until Boise. And yeah, the truck is running all right. It still does its stuttering as soon as it gets into like the higher RPM. But I can do about 65 downhill and about 55 for the straight, so that's all right for now. I'm going to take another look about it tonight when I get there. I just want to push it now and get to Boise. Yeah, I'll check in with you guys if anything happens, but for now, I'll see you guys once we arrive in Boise. Oh my god, my back hurts so bad. All right, guys, we made it to Boise, Idaho. I parked the truck for a little bit. I'm gonna go in town and grab some food. Justin from Factor 55, huge shout out. He gave me some good restaurant recommendations around here. Let's head down, get something to drink, get something to eat. Once all that's done, we come back and take a look at this thing. All right, let's go. Now I'm at a German restaurant in Boise called Prost, so I couldn't resist, and I'm having my favorite local beer from Cologne, so my hometown beer basically. They have on tap here, and a curry sausage, like #1 street food in Germany. Let's see how legit it is, but I'm beat, as you can maybe tell. I look like crap. I'm totally beat. I definitely need a break, and this is perfect for it. So, Prost. Good morning, guys. All right, so I'm stepping out of the hotel now. We spent the night in Jerome, Idaho. I don't know, a couple of hours away from Boise, Idaho, where I had dinner in order to let the motor cool down, and then mess with the carb one more time there, checked all the filters. Everything was fine, and then on my way back, it got worse and worse and worse. So now I am, even on the straight road, limited to like 48 miles an hour, which was fine at like 3 a.m. last night, but now during the day, definitely not. We got to get this under control now. All right, what we're gonna do first is take the distributor cap off and see if there's any kind of moisture in it, or if it looks burned, or if there's anything up with it. So that's what we're starting with. Distributor cap looks okay to me. I mean, I'm not honestly not really sure what I'm looking at here. I'm gonna do some research, but all that seems to be at least assembled and okay looking. All right, I guess I'm gonna walk over to the parts store and just grab a fuel pump and just change it out. I walked to both parts stores. They both didn't have it, but one parts store about 10 miles in a town called Twin Falls has it. Got our new fuel pump. Also got another fuel filter, just in case. See if this works. Please, please. Please pray for me. Just pray for me, okay? Thank you. 55. Ah, here we go again. Plan B. Somebody at O'Reilly's recommended Blue Lakes Auto Repair to me here in Twin Falls, Idaho. And the gentleman here actually knows who I am, which is freaking crazy to me. Let's hope that we get it figured out. All right, that was not it, unfortunately, either. So, but we did check the timing, and it seems like the timing is off. It seems like the distributor is just not doing its thing right. So I called O'Reilly's. They have one in Salt Lake City, which is where I'm trying to go in the first place. So I'm gonna try to pick that up, throw it on there, see if that helps. I'm running out of ideas, guys. I really don't know anything anymore, and this guy really knew his stuff and looked all over it, and we tried all kinds of things and just couldn't get it to work. So nothing I can do about it. Let's move on to Salt Lake City. Now I can even tell you guys where we're actually going. So we're heading to Salt Lake City to see Sean with Tom Woods Drive Shafts, our longest partner in the game, the company that has really literally supported us since day one. Super excited to finally go and check out the facility. And here's the cool part, we are going to build our own drive shaft. I am building a drive shaft with Sean's help for the sleeper project, but you guys will find out about that in a separate video, so keep your eyes open for that. We will be talking about the history of Tom Woods Drive Shafts. It's a family business that's been around for decades. Also learn a whole bunch about drive shafts and drive shaft geometry and all the important things you guys need to know about how to pick out the correct drive shafts for your application. We made it. My back. Alright guys, we made it. We made it to the one and only Tom Woods Drive Shafts. Good morning guys, yesterday was awesome. Today we are actually going to visit the Salt Lake City Off-Road Expo. Justin from Factor 55 got me a place to stay here. I crashed with him at a hotel and we're gonna make this damn thing work today, okay? So I have a bunch of ideas gathered on the internet from my buddy Mac, from my buddy Brandon Trump, and a bunch of other people that just, you know, wanted to help and get involved. Justin, Jandrew. Huge shout out to all of you guys for helping me. So anyways, let's go, wish me luck, and let's hope we get this thing running smooth today, finally, once and for all. Awesome, man. Cool, thank you. Have a good one. All right, now let's hope they have everything that I need. If not, I'm going to be calling another Uber and driving to other stores. I think I'm going to start with the fuel tank and drain some fuel out of it and see if there's water in it. Let's do that first. If the fuel is clear, that means we have water in the system. If it's yellow, it's just regular fuel and we have to find the issue somewhere else. Oh God, what a mess. All right, that looks very clear. Look at this, guys. Yeah. Okay, good. It didn't really stop being clear, so I hope this did the trick. I drained about 5 gallons out of it into the canister. I'm gonna take it for a spin now towards O'Reilly's, get some octane booster or something, and see if that did the trick. Here we go again. Alright, that wasn't it? Man, I'm glad to get out of that truck for a little bit. Let's see if we can find Justin and then check out this show. Right there. What's up, bro?
Before
what's up, Marv?
What's up?
Got me to get super tight, so it's uncomfortable.
Boom! Now give me a high five.
Oh, dude, this show is phenomenal. Man.
Yeah.
It's a huge, fantastic turnout, right? I mean, you got like this is the 8th year it's been going on. So after 8 years, man, this thing is just explosive, right? So you'll see now as you come into this, like this show is just phenomenal. The turnout. I mean, it's opened up to be farther. You got some of the most premium companies in the world here. Factor 55.
Factor 55.
So welcome to the home base for the next few hours.
Awesome, man. Very cool. Any new products that we need to show people?
Well, so look at this, a little sneak peek actually. So we've been making products for the military and like big industrial like rigging, but we've been doing it for you know, kind of on the side, right? We have never really publicly done that. It's been kind of a special order process, but we're now going to be introducing, now because of Warren Industries, introducing a ton of stuff into the industrial and defense division of Warren. So this is actually the prototype of the XL pulley. So look at this. So this is the XL version. This is the Jeep truck SUV version. Right?
That's huge.
And so you can see as we went through the process of like developing like the rubber fingers, we machined all these holes in between here just to see just how many fingers that we needed. We did the same process when we came up with the regular RRP.
So it's a prototype basically.
But look at this soft shackle.
Wow.
This soft shackle breaks at 160,000 pounds. 160,000 pounds. right?
That's
So this will
nuts.
work with all the way up with 1 inch rope diameter.
Yeah.
So think about that, dude. 3/8 is what we use on our winches for our rigs. This goes to 1 inch diameter rope.
That's insane,
so it's
man.
it's big boy stuff.
Big boy stuff. Big boy stuff.
Lots of
Effect
stuff
on 55, man. Proud of you guys. I'm pretty sure this is Rory's new truck here.
No, he wants to talk to you.
That is Rory's
There he
truck.
is.
Yeah, I was like, I'm pretty sure that's Rory's new truck. What's
Hey,
up?
how
How
we
you doing,
doing?
man? Good to see you.
Good to see you.
How's the show?
Awesome.
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 You're just sitting here looking pretty?
Yeah, well, I mean, I look pretty anyway, but yeah, no, just hanging out.
Cool. Cool,
Hanging
cool,
out.
cool. Banana, Matt's Off-Road Recovery. He is like the local celebrity here.
Oh, no way.
What's up, man?
Oh,
How's
I
it
didn't
going?
know you were here.
I didn't know I was here either.
Heck yeah, dude.
How's it going, man?
We got the crew over here.
I see it.
We actually cleaned it for once.
Yeah.
Threw some tire shine so it looked new. She's
Nice.
in good shape now.
Nice. New set of wheels on it, huh? Looks good.
Yeah, Raceline sent us these to go beat. We took a set of old tires that were wore out and we let all the air out of them. And then we just went and beat and bashed them on the rocks and the wheels wouldn't break.
That's
So
awesome.
it's actually the video going on right now.
That's great.
But yeah, that's the Raceline's newest wheel.
Nice.
So.
What's up?
How are you,
Good
man?
to see you, man.
You too.
All right, guys, that was it from the Salt Lake City Off-Road Expo. I'm gonna head back outside, jump in the Toyota, and we're gonna go to O'Reilly's and pick up a full-on distributor assembly, everything. Tomorrow we're headed to San Hollow and then meet up with a bunch of friends over there, Holly, Mischief Maker, and then also Matt's Off-Road Recovery. He was so gracious to offer me his shop so I can put the distributor in. So good night, people. I'll see you later. I just went into McDonald's to get some food, got back out, truck won't start. Nothing, absolutely zero. Put some starter fluid in the air intake, didn't do anything. I found out that the coils are super, super hot. Here, this guy and this guy was super hot when I parked it. So I changed the coil back to the old one that I had, but that didn't help. I'm gonna start digging into it, see what's up. I'll keep you guys posted. Yeah, great. What's up?
What up?
Stranded at McDonald's.
The good thing about it is it looks freaking sick.
Doesn't it?
I love it. Holy cow.
Yeah. But
Same thing.
same thing.
Yeah, I don't think the coil is grounding to anything, because if we bypass it from the battery to the coil pack, we have 12 volts, but if we just go positive and negative both on the coil pack, there's no voltage. So that to me sounds like a bad ground. So we're gonna go grab some wire, make I guess just like
bridge it straight to the
bridge it
battery.
battery and see if we can get 12 volts that coil.
Yeah.
And we should be good.
Fingers crossed. Peck Brothers coming to the rescue.
Well, don't speak too soon.
Yeah. Come on. I almost feel like now, too, with the carburetor, you know, it might be full of freaking gas now.
Dang it! I thought that was gonna be our ticket. But let's pull a plug and check for spark.
Okay.
Now we're getting voltage to it.
All right.
Nothing.
We had to make one more run, and now Alex and I are putting this thing back together with a coil and an ignition module from a Chevy 350. The internet and a friend of mine, Bill, told us that that's apparently a common thing to do. So we're gonna swap it over to that because the Toyota parts weren't available anywhere near us. What do you think? You confident?
I think it's gonna work.
Yeah?
I think that was our issue. We're kind of bypassing all the fail-safes, so I think this will get us.
Cool. It's 4 o'clock at this point. I don't even know. I think it was like 10:30, or it was like 10:30, 11 when I broke down. But I mean, we did have lunch in between. We had some good burritos. Where did we go? What was the place called?
Cafe Rio here in Utah.
Oh, on point. Pretty good.
We got it. We got a spark, baby.
Yes.
Dude, she almost fired right
Yes.
there.
She really did, right?
Yeah, let's throw this plug back in. And it's gonna start, dude.
Yes. So, a new coil from an old Chevy and an ignition module also from an old Chevy. All right, guys, the moment of truth. It's working. She's alive. Alex, huge help. Could never have done it without him. Definitely awesome. I got lucky to break down right here where he was only like, what, 15 minutes away or whatever. So yeah, huge shout out. Go follow Pack Brothers. Now I'm off to Utah. Again, dude. Bam. Thank you. Alright guys, quick update. I left the parking lot with Alex Pack about, I don't know, 15 minutes ago. And she was running really good, about like 60, 65 with ease. And now it's already dropping down again. So as soon as there's an incline, I'm down to like 45, 50. And on a straightaway, I'm at like 55, 56. So it definitely didn't fix my issue. But it's running a lot smoother. It's weird, like it doesn't do that crazy rattling anymore. It's better, but not gone. This is getting worse and worse and worse. Now we're going in a straight line and I can't go more than like 38, 40. But we're in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of the mountains. Like there's no way I can do anything on the side of the road. Good morning, guys. Well, we made it to San Hollow, which means we have already done over 1,300 miles. Can you imagine that? Most of that with 55 miles an hour. I am going to drive over to Matt's Off-Road Recovery. I met him at the Salt Lake City Off-Road Expo and talked a little bit, and yeah, told him about my journey, and he invited me over. So super grateful for that. Let's go. Off-Road Recovery, the one and only. How's it going, Mr. Mad? Yeah. Good to see you, man. Hi.
Good to see you. This
is cool. This is cool, isn't it?
It is.
If it would drive more than 55 miles an hour, it'd be even cooler.
Well, we'll get you right in here in the shop.
Okay, cool.
And we'll get it looked at.
Awesome. Cool. What's up, guys? It got really bad last night, and so I checked all the vacuum lines for vacuum leaks, and they were all fine. But then yesterday I was like, man, you know what? Maybe the carburetor isn't, maybe that's where the issue is. So I sprayed starter fluid on the bottom of it, and it immediately started sputtering.
You were sputtering like it was gonna kill it, or
Yeah.
it was revving up?
No, like it's gonna kill it.
Okay.
Not revving up, but killing it. And none
Let's
of
take
that
it for
did
a drive. Let's take it for
Let's
a
do
drive
that.
first.
Let's do that. Clutch comes at the last inch.
Oh, you might be changing that before it's
Yeah.
over.
Yep. Brakes are also basically non-existent. I brake this thing by
By the clutch?
Yep.
Oh my. You're not kidding.
Yeah.
That feels good right
That's
now.
what I'm saying.
So what are you thinking is the problem? Like if
Maybe the pickup. But what I also did.
But you think it is fuel, or are you looking more?
So I've done so much fuel related stuff at this point that I'm thinking it's either timing related or vacuum.
Yeah, I don't think it's either of those two things. I think we've got a volume issue, so there could be a restriction on the intake side.
Yeah.
Turn around right here.
It's running a lot better right now than it did yesterday, but there you go.
Running out of gas. 100%.
Yeah.
Running out of gas. Okay, let's go back and fix it.
Okay. Just ahead.
All right.
Cool.
So here's your fuel pump.
Yep.
And this is the one. So
Brand spanking new.
This is the inlet.
Return. This is the return line as far as I know, and then this one that you were touching goes to the fuel tank.
Okay. And it's all insulated to keep it from. Do you have the gas cap off? Take the gas cap off.
Okay. I can feel it.
So it's definitely running out of fuel. Like it's,
Yeah. It's
So,
starting.
so when you hold your, like it'll be running fine and you start climbing a hill and hold your foot in it, it runs good and then it's just
Starts leaning out.
Leaning out. Yeah. And you've never blown it back like that? Okay. So that could be an improvement. And then the other thing I wanted to see, boy, that might be sucking air too. Because that's fitting on there kind of loose. If it's sucking any air at all, it's not going to take much of an air
Right,
leak.
but then the vacuum leak could also be like, you know, that then whatever's going
we
on.
can check. We can check that too. I'm wondering. Well, we just back blew the line,
Yeah.
and then this hose is fitting a little bit loose, so I'm trying to put a little more climb on. If it's sucking any air right here, breaking
Gotcha.
vacuum, because this pump
It's a
is.
regulator.
No, that's
No,
the
it's a
pump.
pump.
So this pump's
Okay.
way higher than the tank. If there's an air leak anywhere in the suction
Yeah,
side,
it's a
you
hole.
seen how small of a hole you have to have in a straw before it doesn't work anymore? Right there. Okay. Well, let's take it out for a run again.
See if that did anything.
All right, we're gonna do the torture test. We're gonna climb this hill, foot to the floor, third gear, 55 miles an hour.
All right. We got it fixed. I think Matt just has, I don't know, some magic fingers or something and just knows exactly what bolt to turn and what to do. And after all these days of chasing issues,
I'll tell you this. So I cut my teeth on Corvairs, right? Like 1960s, and some of the Corvairs have 4 carburetors on them.
what?
Yeah. So
So you know a thing or two about
a
that,
thing or
right?
two about carburetors. I still hate them.
Man, crazy. I can't believe this.
I think we got it. He's driving it all the way to Georgia.
Yep, Matt definitely has, I don't know what's going on, but he has some magic hands and made this thing run a lot better. Fingers crossed, let's hope that this was it. I also got to drive the world's largest off-road wrecker and did a little walk around with it, so definitely stay tuned for those videos. We're gonna have a lot of cool stuff coming with Matt. So thank you again, thanks Matt for your help and your hospitality. Really appreciate it. And now let's go find Harley and see if we can get this thing on some Sand Hollow trails. So let's go. It's not stuttering, it's not trying to cut out. I think we got it! I think we have it! Next stop, Mischief Maker TV. What's up?
Oh my god!
It's been forever. What's
know.
up? Good to see you. Hi, good.
Oh my gosh, I love it!
Is it cool?
Yes!
It's got character.
You have to give it a name though.
Yeah, I know. Sleeper Project is just like the theme, but it's not the name. But I'm gonna let my people, you guys, figure out a name.
Oh, heck yeah.
So it's crusty, it's old, it smells
awesome.
bad.
It's awesome. Come on in. It's still.
This is the new
mess in
headquarters.
here, but
This is. Woo! Cool.
Alexander.
What's up? Hola.
Oh wow.
Hey guys. Come here. How's it going, dude? Good to see you. Hey guys, Marvin. Nice to meet you guys.